Go.
Hello everybody, it's Samantha.
Hi, I'm Dylan.
And we're going to talk about The Walking Dead season finale, which happened this past Sunday, March 31st. I don't know about you, but I was very happy with it.
No.
So Dylan's probably going to be the con, and I'm going to be the pro for it. Do you want to start first, or do you want me to go?
It didn't feel like a finale. It felt like a regular episode.
That's one thing I liked about it. Usually, Walking Dead finishes on a very, very big cliffhanger, and you're dying inside for the next 7 months, usually until it comes back. I'm happy because I think last season, it was so huge with the barn and the fire and everybody getting separated and, you know, Shane dying. Like, there was so many things that happened. Then to wait for it to come back was just killing me all summer. I couldn't wait.
Where did the governor go?
That is a good question. Where did the governor go? If those two guys are smart, they would have taken the governor out as soon as they got in the truck. Seriously. You just saw him kill, what, 12 people?
Maybe more.
And then he's like, get in the truck. You're like, okay.
No, he casually just walked in
2 against
there.
1. It was 2 against 1.
Well, it could have been 3, but that one guy
one of them
never
could have
shot.
distracted him. Why doesn't anybody kill the governor? There's so many people that had so many opportunities to kill the governor. Why didn't somebody kill the governor? Okay, Milton tried. Poor Milton. He's probably the only one who had some balls and tried. And then he got turned into a zombie.
Well, he lasted a long time.
He did.
On another note, totally related to that, Milton, you are sitting there possibly bleeding out. You have time. You were like alive for a good one-third of the episode.
Why didn't you drag half your dead body over to Andrea and give her the what was it, the clippers?
The clippers, yeah.
Why didn't you do that?
Why didn't you get a knife?
Why didn't you do that? I think we're gonna have to address Andrea. I have seen a lot of dislike for Andrea out there.
Oh, I've seen a lot too.
And you know what? I really feel like it's uncalled for. I always had my love-hate relationship with Andrea, but if you think about her whole story and her whole story arc and where she started from and how she ended, she had a lot of conflict, inner conflict, especially after her sister died. She didn't want to live for the longest time, and she was finding ways to kill herself, and she had some resentment against Dale for keeping her alive, and she didn't even know she wanted to be alive. So I think for her to kind of accept her fate was a huge thing. And then finding Michonne and that relationship, I really wish they explored that relationship a lot more. I think the connection between Michonne and Andrea was a lot more heartfelt and a lot more emotionally connected than what we actually saw on screen, don't you think?
Yeah.
And they kind of gave it to you at the end when Andrea... Oh, spoilers! When Andrea was dying or getting ready to turn as well. You really saw the emotion there. I don't feel like they showed it that much when they were together. Like, yes, we know Michonne kept her alive, and we know that Michonne had probably been alone for a long time, and it was probably her first real connection with another human being, probably since she's figured out how to survive in the zombie apocalypse. But I felt like that last, 2 minutes, they showed exactly how strong it was and why Michonne felt so deeply betrayed. We already knew she felt betrayed, but it was like a very deep betrayal for Michonne because there was a lot of really strong feelings between the two of them. And I just wish we could have seen more of that. And I am very upset about Andrea. I think Laurie Holden is an amazing actress, and I love her to death. If you don't follow her on Twitter, follow her. She is the sweetest, one of the sweetest creatures besides Norman Reedus. But I think it was huge. I kind of felt like it was coming for Andrea just because she'd been around to various different talk shows and doing interviews, and she was the one expressing there was going to be another original character death. So I wasn't really too surprised when it was her because, I mean, how many original characters are actually left? Sorry, I kind of took control.
I didn't like Andrea in the beginning, but I liked her in this season.
I really liked her in this season because I felt like she kind of... Yes, everyone made jokes about her, sleeping with all the unstable guys and looking for a power-hungry boyfriend. I mean, come on, you're limited in what you can find in the zombie apocalypse, right? Yeah. There's only, so many boyfriends you can choose from.
Well, there was Rick, but that's a comic thing, so... We're not
You're going to have to talk about
that.
I'm going to have to read the comics so we can discuss the comics. But from the show, from my point of view, I didn't want to have liked Rick and Andrew together. I don't think I would have been happy with that.
I don't think Carl would have been happy with that.
I don't think anybody would have been happy with that, quite
Especially
honestly.
Carl. Carl is the Terminator. Just saying. He totally brutally killed that one guy who was like, I'm gonna hand you my gun. He's like, okay.
But you know what? What Carl said to Rick for killing that kid, which was, I mean, it was harsh and it was very brutal.
But
and we were all thinking, oh my God, Carl, how could you do that? The kid was surrendering. But it's true. I mean, look at how many people they did kind of let go or felt they could trust, and how many times it backfired on them. And Carl being young and still carrying a lot of emotional weight from having to kill his mother because of somebody else's mistake, his father, you know, to him it's logical. And you can't, sometimes kid logic is the best logic. It makes sense, you know?
It's uncensored.
It's very uncensored, but I am concerned about him because I almost feel like he'd go the way of Shane now, where it's like everybody's an enemy.
No, I don't think.
You
I think you could
like
at least
that.
reason with Shane a little bit. Carl just kind of does what he wants.
When could you reason with Shane? When could you reason with Shane?
Well, I don't know. Shane.
He would be like, "Yeah, you're reasoning with me," and inside he's like, "I'm gonna kill your ass." That's just Shane.
See, that was Shane.
I do miss hating Shane. I do miss hating Shane because it was a long time in coming to build up the hate for the governor, whereas I always got to hate Psycho Shane.
As I was saying,
Sorry.
Shane was more like a crafty person, and then he would kill you. Carl's just like, no, I'm just gonna kill you because I think you're a threat right off the bat. Bang.
But that's how you have to be sometimes, right? You have to be on the lookout for threats. Okay, Backpacker. Everybody remembers that episode with the poor backpacker. What did that guy do? See, right there. So to me,
he just wanted
it's
to
really
ride.
no different like Carl shooting the kid in the face who was surrendering, where they left the backpacker. No question. Nobody even made a peep. They saw the guy running. They heard the guy calling. They didn't even flinch. They weren't even thinking about his safety or his survival. So really, it's not that much different if you think about it.
They took the backpack, but left
and then they took the backpack. That's. I hope you got a lot of use out of whatever in the backpack.
Yeah, one sleeping bag.
Got a new cooking pot! Yay! Well, it's a zombie apocalypse. You know,
Yeah.
gotta take it where you can. Really upset to see Merle go. I really didn't like the theme though this year with the redemption, the whole redemption, and then we kill you. That really bothered me. Because then you kind of got accustomed to like, oh, this person is redeeming themselves, or this person is pouring their heart out, and then they're dead. So you kind of knew that was coming with Merle.
Axel.
Poor Axel. Carol using him as a human shield. But anyways, that was kind of like... And you know what? In a way, they did it with Andrea, too, because obviously everybody knew about how much hate the internet had for Andrea. And I think in the end, it was the same thing. Like, they were trying to show that she was redeemed herself. And she was trying to save everybody. And you know what? She was trying to do it the best way she knew how for her survival, too. Next season.
The prison assault. We're talking about that before we talk about next season. I thought that the governor was pretty stupid. It
was kind of funny.
Yeah, they're going to charge out.
Because you only saw two people attacking the group.
That was Maggie and Glenn.
Yeah, they were totally badass.
I did not see that coming.
That was totally badass, Maggie and Glenn. That was good.
Yeah, so they're driving up. They drive through the fence. They blow up some guard towers for no reason. They just casually drive past
I think they blew up the guard towers because they thought that someone would be hiding in it, which if you think logically, that's a good sniper point, the guard towers. I think that's why they did that.
And then they're driving up. They get the Jeep with the big 50 caliber machine gun. They just drive it up there. They mow down the zombies. They attack the prison. Goes through like their little basic defenses. And then they go in. And you get the feeling that nobody is there. And then as they're kind of going along, they find a Bible. And the Bible is like a little threat from Herschel, which was awesome. Basically saying that you're going to get what's coming to you. And then they go
Except the governor didn't. Everybody else did. The governor didn't.
And then they go into the tombs where, they're walking. And half of the time, I was expecting a full-on Dead Space moment where zombies would just, like, pour out of a hole in the wall. But
that would have been better. I actually thought it would have been a good thing if they had the zombies, like, herded somewhere and they opened a door and
zombies.
They kind of, zombies everywhere.
I don't think that would really work though. The governor would just kind of.
Well, no, I know because he survived one zombie horde. I'm still questioning that.
I'm sure he got bit and he's just going a little.
You think that's what's making him more and more crazy?
Yeah.
That would make sense. I'm hoping he got bit, but some people it happens like within an hour. Other people it's overnight, like with.
Maybe he's got some kind of freakish immunity.
I don't know, but I don't think we've seen the last of him. Unfortunately, I think he's going to turn up at some point.
You keep cutting me off.
Sorry.
As I was saying, I thought the idea of leaving all the riot explosives and all the riot containment gear in a room and trapping them was really smart. I thought they could have utilized the zombies a bit more. Maybe activate the sirens somehow in the prison like it was activated before. Just call more of the, a zombie horde over. Granted, that would probably backfire and the prison group would have to kill them all, but it would still be a good idea. Because as you found out,
they were still there. So there's only so much they could do they could keep within their control when it came to the zombies, right? So we're probably talking about this far too much. I'm sure we probably left out a few things.
Like them leaving the 50 caliber machine gun there. Governor, come on, if you're ever going to attack again.
That moron jammed, he didn't know how to work it. I'm just glad Tyrese didn't die.
Tyrese and his hammer of justice.
Thank you. We'll be seeing Tyrese next season. I'm very happy about that.
And various old people and children as well.
So next season, obviously it's going to be going in the kind of the same direction as now. They're still going to be at the prison. Like I said, I was happy with that. I'm looking forward to what's going to be changing and what's new for them, and obviously there's going to be new character development, and you kind of saw a little bit of it. Hopefully Rick's not crazy anymore. It looks like that last vision of Lori at the fence was kind of her saying goodbye, you've made it, you've made me proud, and you finally kind of got your faculties back again, even though we did enjoy making fun of Crazy Rick and then I got stuff and things.
He just kind of wanders off into the swamp. And Herschel's just like...
Did you see that? Why'd they put me on watch? I don't know what I'm seeing anymore. There's stuff. Okay, I can just go on. I love it. So, okay, like I said, we probably missed a few things.
Yeah.
Let us know. Tweet us, Geek Circus, on Twitter. Leave comments.
We got lots of time.
Got lots of time.
We can respond. Please. You're just leaving me here with her. Look, she's assaulting me.
Anyways, you guys have a good night. Like I said, I'm looking forward to next season, and I'm glad I'm not going to have a meltdown for the next 7 months. There's enough shows that are going to be coming up that are going to be having season finales that are already going to give me a heart attack. So, Walking Dead not giving me one, I'm quite satisfied with. I was satisfied with the season. Season was amazing. Cliffhanger, no, which was even better.
I hate to bring up the obvious racism in their writing, but every time they find a new African-American person, their current
I pointed that out.
Dies.
That really bothered me because they had some really great African-American actors.
T-Dog was awesome. He had the shield and he had his spear.
Totally amazing.
It was awesome.
That really upset me when they killed T-Dog off. And, I know they did it really well because he sacrificed himself for Carol, but, come on. And then, what was the guy that got killed at Woodbury? I'm so bad with names.
I know, I don't even remember his name.
He was pretty awesome, too. He made a complete...
He was Axel's buddy.
...transition into the group. I would have liked to have seen him more than 2 episodes. It was probably a little bit more, but it seemed like 2 episodes. And that's why, like I said, thank you. Tyrese is still there, and I hope to see him for the next couple of seasons. And let me just tell you, there better be another episode of Morgan, too. I would like to see Morgan again. I felt like that was a final, a hello, goodbye episode, and that kind of annoys me.
Morgan will be back, but what I want to see is the governor and his little duo followers drive up to Morgan's little trap area. And I want to have, an epic showdown where Morgan ends up killing, what's his name?
Now you're just gone up in
I want to see that! I want to
then.
see Morgan... have an accidental, fight with the governor, and I want to see if he's going to side with the governor, or if he's going to try to kill him and go back
I think he's going to clear him. I think all you can do with the governor is clear him. And on that note, we've run over time.
We have.
And we're going to say, until next time.
Until next time.
Until next time. Maybe we'll do a Star Wars one. I love talking about Star Wars. I can't do that. That's so unfair.
Just spread your fingers
I
out.
do, but it goes back to front.
Mine kind of, though. Anyways, Follow us on Twitter.
And like us. Like us and follow our channel. There'll be more fun stuff to come.
And I'm sure we'll tell you when we finally work Tumblr.
Okay.
And, oh yeah, YouTube.
I just said that.
Look for me on YouTube. Not just her. Because it's a team effort.
And
I have my own series. I have great hair.
You do.
Yes, I do.
I do sometimes. Okay, we're going to go now.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Until next time.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.